Why she's all over you in private, but acts like you're invisible in public. So if you've been scratching your head over this, stick around because I've got some real talk and actionable solutions for you today. Let's jump right in. Jessica OS here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's do this. So number one, she's embarrassed or uncomfortable with you. It's harsh, but sometimes she might feel embarrassed or uncomfortable being seen with you in public. And there could be different reasons for it. Social status, appearance, behavior that she's probably sensitive about. Maybe she comes from a more affluent background and worries about how you'll be perceived by her friends and family. Or perhaps there are aspects of your appearance, perhaps you're visibly older, or there's something about your behavior that she feels might attract unwanted attention or judgment. Looking deeper, her discomfort might stem from superficial concerns like how you dress or present yourself. In other cases, it could be related to deeper issues like social skills or how you interact with others. Now, irrespective of all the things that I've outlined, one thing is certain. A conversation needs to be had so she can let you know what her real challenge is so you can begin to address it. Do some introspection as well, and be objective and open-minded in this assessment as much as possible. If it's something you can change, like a dress style or behavior, you do so. Invest in a few quality clothes, outfits and stuff like that that make you feel confident. Regular grooming, such as haircuts, skincare, clean, presentable attire can make a big difference. Remember, it's not about changing who you are, but just presenting the best version of yourself. Check out links to a couple of grooming items that you could consider using. Work on your social skills, because that's also a good one. It includes being polite, attentive, engaging in conversations, show genuine interest in others, practice good manners, pay attention to how you behave in public generally. Are there any habits or mannerisms that might be off-putting? This could be anything from speaking too loudly, chewing too loudly, not being mindful of personal space, etc. Now, alternatively, if she has problems with things you cannot change, like your age, then maybe it's time to move on. The second thing is social circle pressures, all right? Now, her friends and family might have certain expectations or opinions about who she should date, right? And she might be trying to avoid their scrutiny or disapproval. Now, this can be especially tough if her social circle is very opinionated or judgmental, right? For instance, friends and family might have an image of an ideal partner for her based on their own biases, preferences, societal status, cultural norms. They'll judge you based on your job, education, social status, or even appearance. And she could be worried that introducing you to them might lead to negative comments or even arguments, which she'll want to avoid. Additionally, she might have experienced negative reactions from her social circle in the past and is now a little cautious about bringing someone into that fold. Now, this pressure can make her feel torn between her feelings for you and her need for approval from her social circle. What you want to do to get around the situation is to try to understand basically the dynamics of a social circle. Who are the key influencers? What are their expectations and opinions about her relationship? Because knowing things like that will help you, in my opinion, navigate the situation better. Ask her to give you insights into friends and family. This information will help you prepare for the potential interactions and make a positive impression. You also want to suggest starting with gradual introductions instead of maybe just jumping right in, right? So instead of meeting everyone at once, begin with one or two people in a casual setting. It'll ease the pressure, make introductions more manageable for both of you. Plan casual hangouts, group hangouts where everyone can get to know each other in a more relaxed environment. And when you do meet her social circle, you also want to remember to stay authentic and be yourself. Third thing I want you to consider, she's unsure about her feelings, and this is a big one. So sometimes she might be confused about her feelings and isn't ready to declare them publicly until she's certain, right? It's not uncommon for women to need time to sort through her emotions before making a public commitment. There could be several reasons behind her uncertainty. She might be coming out of a recent breakup or isn't sure if she's ready to dive into another relationship. She could be evaluating whether you're the right match for her long-term or simply navigating her own emotional landscape to be sure that she's ready. This period of uncertainty can be a time for her to reflect on what she wants in a relationship and whether she sees a future with you. In this instance, you want to give her the time, the space to figure things out. Understand that everyone processes emotions differently. Now, while you might be ready to go public, she may need more time, and that's okay. You want to respect her timeline, avoid putting pressure on her to make a quick decision. Instead of pushing for public displays of affection, concentrate on strengthening your bond in private. Spend quality time together, engage in meaningful conversations, create memories that reinforce your connection. Show her that you genuinely care, and also are interested in getting to know her on a deeper level. Don't jump to conclusions about her feelings or assume the worst. Her hesitation doesn't necessarily mean she doesn't care about you. It could simply mean she needs more time to understand her own emotions. So stay positive, trust that she'll come to some kind of a decision when she is ready. You do want to put a timeline on it, though. Number 4, there's someone in her circle who knows something that you don't. She might be keeping the relationship under wraps because someone in her social circle knows something about you or her that she's not ready to reveal. And this could be a past relationship, a secret relationship in addition to yours, or something else that she fears might really cause major problems. For example, there might be a mutual friend who knows details about her past relationships that, well, she's not comfortable sharing just yet. Or perhaps there's a family member who disapproves of you for reasons that you're unaware of. She might fear that if this information gets out, it will lead to awkward situations, judgment, or even conflict within her social circle. What do you do in this instance? I think have that conversation. Make sure she feels safe and comfortable sharing whatever is on her mind. Let her know that you're open to listening and understanding her perspective. Let her know that you're ready to support her no matter what. Reassure her that you're committed to working through any challenges together. And based on what she shares, you want to discuss some kind of a plan to address that issue. And understand that obviously it's a process that will take time. So patience is necessary. Give her the space she needs to navigate those feelings. And, over time, things should begin to look up. Number 5, she's engaging multiple people. Yeah, unfortunately, she might be seeing other people and isn't ready to commit to just one person. And so she's not about to show you any kind of love in public. And this could explain why she's affectionate, obviously, in private, but distant in public. In some cases, she might enjoy attention, the emotional connection she has with you, but also wants to explore other options or maintain relationships with multiple partners. And in this situation, I know it can be confusing, it can be hurtful, especially if you're looking for exclusivity and something deeper, right? But it's crucial to address this matter head on, to understand where you stand and make some informed decisions about the way forward. What you should do is address the issue directly, but calmly. Find a quiet space, a private setting where you guys won't be interrupted. Ask her directly if she's seeing other people and where she sees your relationship going. You want to be clear and straightforward in your questions. Don't beat about the bush. So based on her response, assess the situation. If she admits to seeing other people and isn't ready to commit, you need to decide if you're comfortable with that arrangement and being just another guy in her clique, right? If you're looking for exclusivity, however, let her know. And whatever the outcome is, just evaluate your options. If she's willing to commit to you exclusively, discuss how you guys are going to move forward and what you're going to do with the other guys. And finally, she simply doesn't want public displays of affection. Now, there's some people who aren't comfortable with PDA. It might be a personal preference or cultural that's making her shy away from that public affection. For instance, she might come from a background where PDA is considered inappropriate or disrespectful. Or she might just feel self-conscious or uncomfortable with the attention that PDA can attract. Her discomfort with PDA doesn't necessarily mean, or reflect her feelings for you. It's important to understand that her reluctance to engage in PDA can be about her comfort levels and boundaries, not necessarily about her affection or commitment to you. What you need to do is respect her boundaries in that case and find other ways to show affection that she's more comfortable with, right? You can start by understanding her reasons for not wanting to engage in public displays of affection. Is it due to personal preference, cultural reasons, past experiences? What is it? Having this context will help you approach the situation better. You want to respect her comfort levels and avoid pushing her into situations where she feels uncomfortable. Showing that you respect her boundaries is important for building trust and respect. And also you want to have a conversation about basically other ways that you could show affection that she'll be comfortable with. It could be holding hands, giving compliments, sending thoughtful messages, spending quality time together. Say something like, hey, I understand you're not into PDA, but I want to make sure that you still feel loved and appreciated. So how can I do that? And you guys can work together and find a middle ground that both of you are comfortable with. This might mean finding subtle and less noticeable ways to show affection in public, like maybe a gentle touch on the arm or a quick hug. Understand that her comfort levels will evolve over time and things will get better. So be patient, be supportive as she navigates those feelings. Great, guys. So those are 6 reasons why she might be keeping things low-key in public, and basically how you can navigate each situation. I really hope that this video was helpful. All you need to do really is to remember that the key to any relationship is communication and understanding. So if you have a lot of that, then you're good to go. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more of such content. Turn on notifications so you get notified every single time I post. Jessica OS is the name. I'll catch you in the next video. Defo.